misconception, how appearances can be all wrong, and the secret of the house on Wrinkle Road. Wrinkle Road, nobody knows what I know about that house on Wrinkle Road. Just another house, ain't nothing special. A picket fence, the yard, a swing. It's been the talk of this whole town for years. Everybody wondering what exactly happened. The rumors flying about like they had wings. It's only natural that a man just disappears. Wrinkle Road, nobody knows what I know about that house on Wrinkle Road. Everybody's talking about it, talking about it, talking. Everybody's talking about it, talking about it, talking. Everybody's talking about it, talking about it, talking. They don't have any clue. I was in the house the night it happened. I saw it all, I could not breathe. I backed away and ran right out that door. I often think that maybe I should break my silence. The truth would bring the town relief, but then I wouldn't have my secret anymore. Wrinkle Road, nobody knows what I know about that house on Wrinkle Road. Wrinkle Road, nobody knows what I know about that house on Wrinkle Road. Everybody's talking. Everybody's talking. Everybody's talking. Thank you. Thank you.
Daisy's got drama with a mama and a man with a mullet. She prances through the big box stores and buys lipstick and bullets. She got me running down old friends, running down the promises of heaven around the bend. I want to fly away. It's all gone crazy. Take me miles away and find the place where I belong. Yeah, I can pick 'em. My soul takes a licking. Jump in my pickup as Big Red Lips takes her shots at me. Yeah, my boots are shaking. Or is that the ground below? I'm so rattled I can't tell for sure anymore. I want to fly away. crazy get miles away from where it all went wrong. The man in the suit, he smiles as he hands me a check. Says, don't you worry, boy, there's no reason to fret. 'Cause I got holes in my pocket, I got holes in the back of my jeans, I got a hole in the ground where my water comes out, now it burns like kerosene. I want to fly away. It's all gone crazy, take me miles away and find a place where I belong. I want to fly away, escape the crazy, get miles away from where it all went wrong.
Here's my song. At each rising of the sun, I'm thankful for each one of the heroes that shield my home from harm. Founded on a trust in our God to care for us, our USA will rise against all odds. We stand as one, no matter where our family's from. Together we in our diversity stand for the right to be America the free. No matter what our faith or the color of our face, our differences we gladly set aside. In the face of adversity, we stand in unity. In times like these, we're brothers in our cry. We stand as one, no matter where our family's from. Together we in our diversity stand for the right to be America the free. From the totem in the forest green to the steeple in the desert sky, across the golden expansive plains, out of many roar a single cry, cry. We stand as one, no matter where our family's from. Together we in our diversity stand for the right to be America the free. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From On September the 7th, 1774, a group of visionary revolutionaries gathered for the First Continental Congress. And this excerpt is from the convocational prayer from that meeting. O Lord, our Heavenly Father, look down in mercy, we beseech Thee, on these our American states who have fled to Thee from the rod of oppression and thrown themselves on Thy gracious protection, desiring to be henceforth dependent on Thee. A prayer and a dream and a vision formed what this land could be. A hope conceived in the hearts of those who must be free. A homeland strong enough for liberty, built by people who see freedom as their only destiny. The greatest nation ever known, America, my blessed home. My country, 'tis of Thee, sweet land of liberty, of Thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. So although we know that Reverend Samuel Francis Smith wrote the words to My Country 'Tis of Thee, also known as America, the origins of the song's melody remains a mystery. It's been used as the melody for God Save the King since the 1700s, and has been also used as a tune for many other national anthems. This tune was used at Washington's inaugural ceremony with different lyrics, and then became our national anthem for a while.
Three older men and I went riding with intent to kill. The West was still untamed as yet, and there was blood to spill. We chose our victims carefully, those that deserved to die. Three came to make the women hurt, I came to make them cry. Three whole years we rode the desert, seeking what we could find. Fighting tricks the heat can play upon the weary mind. Then one day we pulled into a godforsaken town. By the trough she stood, and there my memory reeled around. Faintly the familiar was she, God, was she the one? I looked into her dark brown eyes and realized what I'd done. Suddenly my blood turned at the corner of my eye, revealed a gunman standing there with time for me to die. I could have been a dead man after all I'd done, why not? I don't remember clearly, all I know is no one shot. they took me in and bandaged all my fears. They told me that they'd pray for me in spite of bitter tears. They said they'd always known someday our paths would cross again. I never knew such love before, especially from them. Sunday morning never was another day for me, but something different happened there. Forgiveness set me free. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They'd led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. After that, my life was never quite the same again. I understood the blood atonement and the price for sin. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They'd led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross.
Everybody has a great mother. Mine's not the only great mother, but she is a great mother. And I remember her, she prayed for every one of us. There are 5 of us siblings, and she prayed for every one of us every day. And I could just hear those prayers coming through her bedroom wall, and my name came up more often than the rest of them. The title of the song is Give 'Em Time, Lord. The imprint of Mama's elbows would remain upon her bed, a reminder of how often she would kneel and bow her head. I still hear Mama's mournful prayers as they echo down the hall. I still hear her pleas for mercy as they pierce her bedroom wall. Give 'em time, Lord, let 'em grow. I'll arrive in a better place in time, I know. Clear their path, withhold your wrath, I love 'em so. Give 'em time, Lord, let 'em grow. The quiet life she was living was just not enough for me. I preferred my life of pleasure. Don't waste time praying for me. I still feel Mama's presence and those prayers locked in my mind. I still see the elbow imprints, but the imprints now are mine. Give 'em time, Lord, let 'em grow. They'll arrive in a better place in time, I know. Clear their path, withhold your wrath, I love 'em so. Give 'em time, Lord, let 'em grow. Give 'em time, Lord, let 'em grow. They'll arrive in a better place in time, I know. Clear clear their path, withhold your wrath. I love them so. Give them time, Lord, let them grow. Let my children grow.
I have come a long way just to see you one last time, to a place I haven't been in a long while. Those days, well, they're fresh out of mind. We will lay you to rest, we will carry you home, and I listen to the stories of all the cemetery trees. Countless years they've stood over this dance of a mystery. We have remembered good times, bad times, all those times in between. We have remembered you plain old and in poetry. Now the preacher is just finishing up, and well, I'm not mad that she smiles. It's just our blessing we had you here with us for a while. For a time, and I listen to the stories of all the cemetery trees. Countless years they've stood over this dance of a mystery. Return home, the gray highway passes below, and I think God is painting truth in that sunset. We could read all the love there, all our coming and going wouldn't tear us up like it does, oh, but it does, oh, but it does. I listen to the stories of all the cemetery trees. Countless years they've stood over this dance of a mystery. They say, child, have you listened, will you believe in this parting will have no sorrow, in this parting will have no grief. Oh, oh, oh. We will lay you to rest, we will carry you home.
The girl's so Texas, she'll say howdy and you hear it right away. The girl's so Texas, her eyes as bright as an El Paso summer's day. Spanish leather on her feet, cactus blossom in her hair, and a sense of humor salty as the Padre Island air. The girl's so Texas, she's strong for Shiner beer and homemade Mustang wine. The girl's so Texas. If she don't kick my ass at Hold'em, she ain't trying. To a casual observer, she's a soft and gentle rose, always easy on the eye, but here's what this old cowboy knows. The girl's so Texas, I don't mess with her once she's made up her mind. There are girls in other places who are beautiful to see. For me, they just don't measure up to her geography. Girl so Texas, from Texoma down to Brownsville, she's at home. The girl so Texas, got all the room her spirit needs to roam. She'll say, let's weekend in Paris, and I'll tell you what she means. We take Route 30 east from Dallas and swing north near Sulphur Springs. Girl so Texas, she figures heaven's right above the Alamo. The girl so Texas, that if it's not, she might refuse to go. She says we'll marry up in Lubbock, and that's how it's gonna be. The girl so Texas, this Texas boy so proud that she's in love with me. This Texas boy will state with pride that Texas girl's in love with me. I'm a lucky man. Life's been good to me. I'm a lucky man, as you can plainly see. I don't need a thing, as long as I can sing. I'm doing all I can to stay a lucky man. Yes, I'm a lucky guy. I have loved a girl. I'm a lucky guy, just living in this world. I wake up each day, bow my head and pray. I'll never ask him why. I'm a lucky guy. Dee 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 dee. So my song is almost over, and I've done the best I can to share this simple story from a lucky man.
Well, I met a girl in Texas. We fell in love overnight. It didn't work out the way I planned. Let me tell you why. Well, we went to meet a family in a mansion high on a hill. I could see in their eyes I was a surprise. Expectations I didn't fulfill. I told them I wanted to marry her, but her mother shook her head. That's when her father took me aside. This is what he said: "You're from old money, with serious family ties. She's from old money, and she'll marry one of her kind." He said, "You're just a rodeo cowboy, so how could you keep her in style? Sooner or later she's gonna regret the day she walked down that aisle." Well, I turned to leave and she started to cry, but I knew that her father was right. A poor boy like me had no business with her. And I said as I drove out of sight, "She's from old money, with serious family ties. She's from old money, and she'll marry one of a kind. She's from old money, with serious family ties. She's from old money, and she'll marry one of her kind. Yes, she'll marry one of her kind."
Yes.
Lying together in tall grass, sun bubbling our desire. In the estuary, life is exploding. A man and a woman flowing, sharing the earth, spinning beneath them. Quietly roasting carrots and apples, an evening fire between two Indians, feet rubbing each other's feet, soft wet pine needles beneath, silhouettes in the seaside moonlight. Oh, how I love my old Cape Cod. Maybe someday I'll go back to stay. When the clouds roll in, we hunker down. And then the tent caves in, we hold each other on the ground. When daylight comes, we stumble into town, walking hand in hand in the dunes, shouting we can in the wind, churning up a bending pile of sand. The sunset is at hand, holding tight, out of breath on this Cape Cod mountain, watching a peach-colored sun slipping under the sea's green blanket, colored drifts to breathe by the Pilgrim's Tower against the sky, heaving time to the wind and the ocean. Oh, how I love my old Cape Cod. Maybe someday I'll go back to stay. And when that sun goes down, we take a long walk back to town and wonder over coffee what our destiny will be in a world where everything changes. Folding into each other like a perfectly written letter, lightly touching and sensitive. It is with you I want to live, to love today and forever. Oh, how I love my old Cape Cod. Maybe someday I'll go back to stay. Thank you.
Don, you've got 1 minute. Use it wisely.
Oh, 1 minute. Okay. Okay. I'll do.
Seen you there before, living 2 doors down. You lit my cigarette and we walked our dogs around. Timing wasn't right when you walked into my life, as I was on my way to a new job in LA. I tried so hard to find some way I could stay. Spending my last night with you wasn't what I planned to do. Sweet love, what are we gonna do? Sweet, sweet love, I don't wanna get away from you. I need you here with me, and not so far away. Every time I leave, it's so hard not to stay. Something's gonna have to change, one of our lives rearranged, 'cause I don't wanna live all my life alone, no. Only time will tell what our future holds, yeah. When I have
woman blues. Well, that hard right, yeah, I did my best to catch her. As soon as I got up there, I slid right past her. She turned the corner, I knew that I had lost her. Good Lord, didn't mean for me to be a shopper to speed. Woman blues. She's too slow, too fast, I can't keep up. She's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast, then she hits the brakes, comes in last. Too speed, woman blues. Well, last night she said, I need a slow hand. I said, hello, darling, I'm your man. Well, every fella knows how this story ended. As soon as I was done, she was just beginning. Too speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast, I can't keep up. She's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast, then she hits the brakes, comes in last. Too speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast, I can't keep up. She's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast, then she hits the brakes, comes in last. Too speed, woman blues. Well, where we go from here is anybody's guess. I say no, she says yes. I say yes, she says no. I guess that's just how true love goes. Too speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast, I can't keep up. She's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast, then she hits the brakes and comes in last. Too speed, woman blues. Too speed, woman blues. Too speed, woman blues.
Okay, so this is a song about the Battle of Bull Run. Fought in Bronner's Farm, 1861, 1862. It's a fine line from Washington to Richmond. Defines a man based upon which side he was born. So I sit against this tree line with a gray coat and a musket, waiting for my brother on the other side of the corn. My captain was a farmer somewhere down near Charleston. He'd never been a soldier till about a year ago. He traded home and plowshare for a silver-handled saber, and a cause his neighbor said was right, he didn't really know. And it's a hard thing to watch my country shattered, not to understand why we are torn. When the killing starts, it doesn't matter to me and my brother on the other side of the corn. A searing wave of summer heat would sometimes part the corn rows, revealing boys as young as me a few hundred yards away. A wonder what they're thinking, lumps of biscuit in their bellies, shaking, maybe crying, or just kneeling down to pray. Well, a hush fell over Bronner's farm, birds stopped their singing. It left a brittle silence to the still to risk a breath. The cannonballs and thunder from 100,000 muskets ripped the corn, ripped through the corn on their way to death. And it's a hard thing to watch my country shattered, not to understand why we are torn. When the killing starts, it doesn't matter to me and my brother on the other side of the corn. A young boy lay across the field as part of Lincoln's army. He never had a chance to run when he heard the buglers call. With eyes locked on the August sun, never realizing that he just met his brother on the other side of the corn.
Oh, it's cloudy in the west, looks like rain. Looks like rain, Lord, it looks like rain. Oh, cloudy in the west, looks like rain. Oh, my long journey home. Oh, it's dark and raining, I want to go home. I want to go home, yeah, want to go home. Dark and raining, want to go home on my long journey home. Oh, I lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, yeah, $2 bill. I lost all my money but a $2 bill on my long journey home. Oh, there's black smoke rising, surely it's a train. Surely it's a train, surely it's a train. There's black smoke rising, surely it's a train on my long journey home. I hear the train a-comin', soon I'll be gone, soon I'll be gone. Soon I'll be gone. Oh, I hear that train coming. Soon I'll be gone. Oh, my long journey home. Oh, I lost all my money but a $2 bill. A $2 bill, yeah, $2 bill. I lost all my money but a $2 bill on my long journey home. On my long journey home. Hey, thanks y'all. Train songs, I love them.
taught me to sit up straight. Don't lie, don't drink, keep the mirror away. Watch out for the boys, they'll wreck a good girl's world. Say my prayers every night, talk to Jesus and pray for the light. Go to church on Sunday, 'cause it's the Lord's day. Ooh, but the things Mama don't know, like late last night by the light of the moon, I snuck out and kissed you. We were skinny dipping in the heat of the night. We never felt so alive. My heart was racing, you were holding me tight. Had to run like hell to beat the sunrise. Thank the Lord that I survived. Oh, the things Mama don't know. Sunday morning in the first pew, such a good girl. Ooh, last night I didn't get much rest. I must confess, here I am sitting up straight, hands are folded while I pray. Lord bless my heart and forgive my soul. Ooh, for the things Mama don't know, like late last night by the light of the moon, I snuck out and kissed you. We were skinny dipping in the heat of the night. We never felt so alive. My heart was racing, you were holding me tight. Had to run like hell to beat the sunrise. Thank the Lord that I survived. Oh, the things Mama don't know. Fogging up the windows on back country roads. There's a mess, I smell like cigarettes. Ooh, the things Mama don't know. Like late last night by the light of the moon, I snuck out and kissed you. We were skinny dipping in the heat of the night. We never felt so alive. My heart was racing, you were holding me tight. Had to run like hell to beat the sunrise. Thank the Lord that I survived. Oh, the things Mama don't know. Oh, the things Mama don't know. Sorry, Mama.
This first song is actually one I wrote based on the words of President Obama and our Chief Brown and Mayor Rawlings back in 2016 after we had some tragic shootings in downtown Dallas in connection with the Black Lives Matter movement, and I wrote this song. It's called All I Want. Another message flashes on our squad car's computer. Robbery, not our precinct, but the third time today. Two men, no description, could be armed and they're driving a late model sedan. What kind? Guess the caller couldn't say.
Your video's not on.
2 hours later, we're pulling together guys over might look kind of nervous as they walk up to the door. They roll down the window. I ask for registration, then moving in the shadows by the glove box. What's he reaching for? My mind starts racing these days. Everybody's packing. Gotta get him out of there. Cuff him just in case. That one's built like Tyson. He could be trouble. So I pin him to the ground, my weapon pressed against his face. And God, all I want, just see me home, okay? To greet my family like any other day. Kiss my son and daughter. Long hug for my wife. Yeah, God, all I want, just see me home alive. We leave the gym. Our pickup game ran over. We'll both be late for dinner. Hope our wives don't mind. I notice a police car, but I'm only 10 miles over. But then we see the lights in the mirror close behind. The cop is walking towards us, usual dose of attitude, but he seems kind of nervous as he looks at us inside. I reach for the glove box, get my registration. Suddenly he's yelling, hands where I can see him. Shut up and step outside. What the hell's he doing? Treating us like criminals. Reaching for his weapon. He screams and shoves me down. Try to ask him why. Ask him what's his problem. Then I feel the steel against my cheek, my face pressed against the ground. And God, all I want, just see me home, okay? To greet my family like any other day. Kiss my son and daughter. Long hug for my wife. Yeah, God, all I want, just see me home alive. Yeah, God, all we want, just see us home alive.
See that empty lot? That's where I come from. That's where I learned to walk. That's where I learned to talk. Now it's all gone, covered up in dust. It looks like powder rust. There's nothing left for us, so I think I'll go to California. They say there's hope for you, where the sun always shines. Maybe there I'll find love. Sing California, here I come. See that golden gate? That's where I'm gonna be. It shines above the sea, and now it calls to me. Those redwood trees, sequoias way up high, they almost touch the sky. I swear they'll never die. So I think I'll go to California. They say there's hope for you, where the sun always shines. And I'll make my life in California. Maybe there I'll find love. Sing California, here I come. Moonlight or an ocean night, all the stars are right, moving on. Now it's time, the next page of my life. I'll take one last look before I go to California. They say there's hope there, where the sun always shines. And I'll live my life in California. Maybe there I'll find love. It's in California, here I come. Maybe there I'll find love. It's in California, here I come.
As I said, kiss my keister, coronavirus.
Young rattlesnake Rita was a cattleman's daughter. She danced with a rattler she found near Sweetwater, strutting the stages of the great Lone Star State. But dancing with a diamondback is a dancing with fate. Now dance, Rita, dance. You know it seems such a strange circumstance. You look so demure with your reptile de jour, but you're taking a terrible chance. Yes, you're taking a terrible chance. Now Dimebox Danny fell in love with sweet Rita. He saw her on the stage, well, he just had to meet her. He stood at the stage door that very same night. When Rita saw Danny, it was love at first sight. Now sway, Rita, sway. Yes, it looks like true love's come your way. But a snake can get jealous when you're out with other fellas. He may come back and bite you someday. Yes, he'll come back and bite you someday. Now they strolled to a park, but that viper was quicker. He wrapped round Rita's leg just trying to trip her. Now Rita, she stumbled, fell on her fanny, and as she went down, that old snake bit poor Danny. Now cry, Rita, cry. Oh dear Lord, don't let poor Danny die. But that toxic old venom, well, was already in him. He was bound for the sweet by and by. Yes, he's gone to the sweet by and by. Well, that is the end of my tragic little story. Rita's in mourning, Danny's gone to glory. And as for the snake that the people did dread, well, they grabbed that slimy varmint and they cut off his head. Now learn, yes, Rita, learn. These toxic relationships burn, for it's all black and white with companions that can bite. Some bridges you just have to burn. Oh, some bridges you just have to burn.
Timeless joys of love too easily fade from view, and memories can seem so far away. But now that we have met, there's hope in my heart yet. Love will find its way. A walk in the park, kiss in the dark, dinner at 8. I knew it was fate that you make it new. That's what I like about you. A hideaway nook, a special look, a sweet caress makes me a mess. To tell you the truth, that's what I like about you. It's no wonder that spell I'm under starts with your glance. Let's take a second chance. Sweet perfume filling the room, gazing at the moon, loving at noon. You make it new. That's what I like about you. You make it new. That's what I like about you. It's no wonder that spell I'm under starts with your glance. Let's take another chance. Sweet perfume filling the room, gazing at the moon, loving at noon. You make it new, that's what I like. You make it new, that's what I like. You make it new, that's what I like about you.
Should have named a ghost town after me. I could have been a hero on a black and white TV, where I just stood my ground while every falling star just fell like ashes all around. Yeah, that was me. When you found me, the ruins of my life lay all around me. When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. You reached into my heart and rescued me. In a cafe in Santa Fe, New Mexico, the dust and sweat of a working day falling off my clothes. You walked up to me with just a cup of coffee and the music of a radio. That's all I know. When you found me, the ruins of my life lay all around me. When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. You reached into my heart and rescued me. When I saw you in the morning light, I knew the reason for the morning and the meaning of the light. When you kissed me in the dark, I understood without a doubt the reason for my heart was in your smile. When you found me, the ruins of my life lay all around me. When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. You reached into my heart and rescued me.
She was a redheaded German girl, abandoned by a rich businessman on the streets of old Galveston. She came over on an ocean liner. No one ever looked any finer. Who walked the streets of old Galveston? They all said, Island Red. She always turned their heads as she called herself Island Red. But they just called her beautiful. shameless. All the men said she was famous, but everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. She always lived at the finest hotels, and as far as anyone could tell, she never once ever ran out of money. She only did what she had to do to buy those fancy clothes and shoes, with those tears from her eyes so blue. She was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads as she called herself Island Red. They just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked the street. All the women said she was shameless. All the men said she was famous, but everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. Now she was full of mystery. One look at her could cause misery. To fill your dreams with a woman with hair so red. Island Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads as she called herself Island Red. But they just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked the strand. All the women said she was shameless. All the men said she was famous, but everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. Here we go. There's never been no stronger stuff. 109 ain't proof enough. You better read that label. The warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. No stronger stuff. 109 ain't proof enough. You better read that label. The warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. Your life will suck if you get drunk on Everclear. Children love children. This has been a public service announcement.
Our older airplanes, the Dash 200s, were known for going really fast and shaking a lot. They were much noisier, burned a lot more fuel, so they retired a little bit early. And this is, I had the distinct pleasure of bringing one home from El Paso to park it in Dallas for the last time. And this song is sort of reminiscent of that. It's called This Bowling Is Going. And how do I sound? Is my voice better? I got a different microphone for you. So.
Yeah, it is better.
Get in, find a seat, put your bag right down on the floor. Put everything away, listen up, they're gonna close the door. We hope you still wanna go, cause we won't be here anymore. When this bowling goes, tonight she's going home. She don't look new, might have lost a little paint. Got a few dents, no need to call the FAA. If you don't think we're leaving, son, just watch me fly away. Cause this bowling's going, tonight she's going home. They only got 2 speeds, one of them's parked at the gate. A crew like this, you know, we won't get to Dallas late. Roll over, Mr. Mike, and put that bark pole out of my way. Cause this bowling's going, tonight she's going home. If the plane ain't shaking, we're not making up time. When we get there late, you know, they don't pay an extra dime. If I hadn't landed yet, gonna keep flying it like a jet. Cause this Boeing's going and tonight she's going home. You know, she buffets a little, then shakes like an old wet dog. Flies a little crooked, that we don't put that in the law. When you hear the Pratt & Whitney's roar, get that agent up to the door. Cause this Boeing's going, tonight she's going home. You hear those engines coming, agent should be coming running. Cause this Boeing's home and sitting here at the gate.
Hello 911, got an emergency to report. Please take this woman off to jail, give me my paperwork. I'm calling for the police to come barreling down the lane. Haul her off in handcuffs, let me be a free man again. Well, hello district attorney, got a complaint to file. The suspect stands about 5'5" with a totally criminal smile. Charge her with the crime of felonious heartbreak, charge her with murder 1. Put her in front of the jury of her peers, let her answer for what she's done. Better have a SWAT team standing by, back up ready to come roaring in with lights blazing. Come code 3 with sirens wailing. Come hauling ass, all hell raising. Arrest that girl for my infatuation. Arrest her for playing too hard. Arrest that woman for stealing my love and a hit and run wrecking my heart. Arrest that girl for my infatuation. Arrest her for playing too hard. Arrest that woman for stealing my love and a hit and run wrecking my heart. Well, hello, black robe judge, you gotta put her away a while. Send it to the pen, don't listen to her deny. She told my heart she wrecked it bad, left it smoking in the ditch. Send it to the pen from 5 to 10, the miserable, heartless, better have a SWAT team standing by. Back up ready to come roaring in with lights ablazing. Come code 3 with sirens wailing. Come Come hauling ass, all hell raise, and arrest that girl for my infatuation. Arrest her for playing too hard. Arrest that woman for stealing my love and a hit and run wrecking my heart. Arrest that girl for my infatuation. Arrest her for playing too hard. Arrest that woman for stealing my love and a hit and run wrecking my heart.
down the shed hole, alright. We'll jam on Alabama tunes, wish that the stars would bark at the moon. We'll talk about how we're running away and how we're gonna really do it someday. It's alright if you don't know where you wanna go, 'cause I've been here damn near 40 years and I still don't know. But I know I'd like holding hands with you here in the moonlight. Yeah, you gotta know, I'd say I'm better off with you than any other place. Yeah, you gotta know I'm right where I need to be. Yeah. If you grab the car and I'll get the gas, I can't promise that we'll make it back. If you take the day and I'll drive the night, we'll hit California for that morning light. It's alright if you don't know where you wanna go, 'cause I've been here damn near 40 years and I still don't know. But I know I'd like holding hands with you here in the moonlight. Yeah, you gotta know, I'd say I'm better off with you than any other place. Yeah, you gotta know. 'Cause I ain't trying to take you away, 'cause all I wanted was for you to say that I love you, babe, and I want you to see that I'm right where I need to be. Yeah. I'm right where I need to be.
I'm going to start out with a really mellow tune, though, which will probably slower my heart rate. This is what I was talking about a few days ago. The guitar is plugged in directly into the Focusrite interface by way of the Echoplex modeler and a small stone phase shifter. So I'm going to start out with that song first.
sitting in a tiny table in a ritzy restaurant. She was staring at her coffee cup, trying to keep his courage up by applying booze. And talk was small when they talked at all. They both knew what they wanted. There was no need to talk about it. They were old enough to scope it out and keep it loose. She said, "You don't look like my type, but I guess you'll do." The great romance, the wind rendezvous. And he said, "I'll even tell you that I love you if you want me to." The great romance, going rendezvous. When they left the bar, they got in his car and they drove away. He drove to the family inn. She didn't even have to pretend she didn't know what for. And he went to the desk and he made his request while she waited outside. And he came back with the key. She said, "Give it to me and I'll unlock the door." She kept saying, "I never really done this kind of thing before. Have you?" The great romance, the wind rendezvous. The great romance, the wind rendezvous. Oh, I left out this line. And he said, "Yes, I have, but only a time or two." The great romance, the wind